I went through all that effort of braiding my hair in the other videos, and now here I am, my hair looking wild again. Oh well. Anyway, so I think I'm just gonna do these last two together because who even fucking cares? I also didn't finish reading either of them. I just, meh. So, the first one is called Bone Witch. It's Above Banished Lands, and it's a 2017 book by Reen Chupeco. And it was with this book that I realized that whenever I go to the bookstore, I should probably see if I can make it past the first chapter. And if I can, I need to read a little bit further just to see if I actually want to read the book because I just get so bored. Like, I don't know what the main plot is of this book besides, T learning about her life, and like the conceit of the book is that T is like exiled and she's telling her life to a reporter, I guess she is. I don't know what she is. I just got bored. I didn't care. um she has witch sisters who aren't necromancers. Her sisters they have all flower names, and her brothers all have animal names, and her mom just kind of gave up when she got to T, so she just named her T. um T accidentally resurrected her brother in front of everybody, so a bone witch came and like made sure that she didn't die from doing that because she could possibly die from doing that. And bone witch lady takes her to like see the not the priestess, like an oracle, I think, so that she can like be like, hey, so you're a bone witch and you're allowed to be trained, so here we go. And she also has to watch over her brother now, I guess. I don't know. The Bone Witches are called Asha because Bone Witch is an insult to them, I guess. I don't know. To be honest, I don't remember very much about this book because there's dark magic in the world and there's light magic, and the Bone Witches, they can do good, but they have like dark magic. Everybody's got like these hearts around their necks, and the only people who can't be resurrected are black hearts and silver hearts. But Bone Witch teacher for T, she doesn't have anything in her heart, so that's fun. I didn't. Meh. T has to learn to keep her mouth shut here also. Yeah, rich people just kind of like squander their magic because they're rich people, so who even cares, I guess, is the point with that. Yeah. Really, this like it seems like most of this book is just her learning stuff, but then like at the end, I didn't actually read the end, but I gathered this from all of the parts where T was telling reporter girl about her life. It seemed like T did something, like she learns how to do something that she wasn't supposed to do, and like even the bone witches were like, this is unacceptable, so they exiled her for it. And I don't know what she learned to do because I didn't finish reading it. It's not a bad book. I just didn't feel like I was the target audience for it. Huh. And the book that is above it is actually the next one, Dread Nation. It's between Bone Witch and the Code of Rainbow book that I read. I am reading the third Code of Rainbow book, even though the second one is on the wouldn't read again list, because I want to know. If there's a fourth one, though, I don't think I'm going to read it. Yeah, anyway, Dread Nation is a 2018 book by Justina Ireland, and it says that it's horror fiction. I didn't really get the horror aspect of it, but okay. At the Battle of Gettysburg, instead of the North winning the way that they're supposed to, zombies rise up. So now the black people are going to, like, black people and Native Americans, even though the Native Americans figured out what was going on and they, like, left, black people are now, instead of being like slaves, they just like protect white people, and like they're forced to go to like zombie training school so that they can protect the white people. The protagonist is half white, but she looks black because that's what's on the cover. Yeah. Her name is Jane, and Jane is training to be an attendant. She doesn't want to be an attendant. She wants to go home to her mother. But she can't. And People are saying that there are no more zombies in Baltimore, which is probably not true. I got further in this book, I think, than I did in than I did in with the Bone Witch. There's a lot of mistakes in my notes because I didn't care. There's this young girl. Her name is Lily. She lives with the family who, like, I think Lily passes, so she lives with the family so that maybe she won't end up being in the school because nobody wants to go to the school. No one wants to fight zombies, and like sometimes white people do, but it's like, it's not the same for as it is for the black people. Um, the book is also like interspersed with like her mother's letters, which she hasn't been getting because they've been keeping them from her because letters from the outside would be a distraction, apparently. God forbid we actually try and make these people happy. Her mom is now in California. She lost the ranch that they used to live on. Doesn't say how, I don't think, but um, yeah. Lily's family disappears, and her brother, who is helping Jane, and like I think also used to sleep with her, is like, "Hey, I want you to help me because you owe me this favor." So they do it, and like one of the teachers at the school, who's kind of bitter and angry, is involved in the disappearance of Lily's family. We don't. I think they got sent to like some place called, I think, like Summerlin or something like that, because that's where the guy who's running to be mayor sends anybody who's like a detractor. And Jane gets sent there along with her friendy friend. She, like, they weren't friends at first, but now they're friends. She was the typical bitch archetype who gets turned into the protagonist's best friend. So that's pretty cool. Um, they go to Summerland, and like while they're there, I guess like things aren't going very well, but then Jane kills the main dude at Summerland, and now they're going to California, I guess. Um, Jane is fine. I was just bored. The conflict doesn't really feel important. And I'm not really sure what the conflict is, because like there's zombies, and that doesn't feel like the main conflict. It just feels like it happens to be incidental, but everything feels incidental and not in a good way, like with the movie Friday. It was just, the world building was cool. I was just real bored. So yeah, I mean, that's the last book for now until I film the next set of books, so that should be fun. Yeah, I was just bored.